Godworship, the worship of Elohim. Law number 185. The practice of God worship must be destroyed. Deuteronomy 12, verse 2-4. You must utterly destroy all the places where the nations you shall drive out worship their gods, Elohim, on the high mountains, on the hills, and under every spreading tree. You must destroy their altars, break down their sacred pillars, images of the sun god Baal, and burn their sacred poles, Asherah poles, cut down the images of their gods, Elohim, Teraphim, and wipe out their names from those places. You must not worship Yahweh your Father in such ways. Yahweh your Father is not a God. L. Law number 186. A city which turns to God worship must be treated according to the law. Deuteronomy 13, 12-15. If you hear it said about one of the cities that Yahweh has given you to live in, that corrupt men have risen up among you and enticed and led the inhabitants of their own city astray, saying, let us go and worship gods, Elohim, which you have not known, then you must inquire, probe, and investigate it thoroughly. And if it is true, and it has been proven that such an abomination was committed among you, you shall surely kill the inhabitants of that city with the edge of the sword, utterly destroying Kerim, all that is in it with its livestock. Law number 187. The God-worshiping nations will be destroyed. Deuteronomy 20, verse 17. You must utterly and completely destroy them, Kerim, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, the Jebusite, just as Yahweh your Father has commanded you. Law number 188. Blot out the remembrance of God worshippers. Deuteronomy 25, verse 19. Therefore, when Yahweh your Father has given you rest from your enemies all around you, in the land Yahweh your Father has given you to possess as an inheritance, then blot out the memory of Amalek from under heaven. Do not forget this. Law number 189. Remember what the God worshippers did to Israel. Deuteronomy 25, 17-18. Remember what the Amalekites did to you on the way as you were coming out of Egypt. Amalek met you on your journey and attacked all the stragglers in the rear rank. When you were tired and weary, Amalek did not reverence Yahweh.